Another new Endgame trailer is out. They're calling this one the Awesome TV spot. There are a few new things in this, but not a lot new, and I expect this is what we'll keep getting every single day. A couple of new frames, perhaps a couple of new scenes, but nothing really of substance. One of the new things we see is a rocket going into what looks to be a log cabin in the middle of nowhere. Looks like there's a bit of a lake or a river in front of the cabin, a little bit of green land. Maybe this is where Thanos is living. This might be Thanos' paradise, the planet they're calling Garden. But it may be where Hawkeye was living before. It could be something like that. But I don't remember there being a lake or a river when we saw Hawkeye's house. It's kind of like a farm. But don't know where this is. It doesn't seem to be similar to any other scene we've seen. So sort of a new place here. A new scene somewhere out in the woods, maybe. Could be another planet, but I'm going to assume that this is Earth. And the other main new thing we get is a lot more footage of Black Widow and Hawkeye. Here we've got what looks to be the two of them alone on the Guardians of the Galaxy ship. Now, it might be a different ship. It is very hard to tell, but we can't see anyone else here. So this could be some point in time when the two of them go off and do part of the mission themselves, or it might just be the rest of them are getting on board and we can't see them yet. But it does look like these two are alone on the ship, and then we get this piece of actual footage.
This would be totally awesome.
And that is where they get the name for the teaser trailer, Awesome. Now it looks like we've got just the Black Widow and Hawkeye on board this ship. The ship may or may not be the Guardians of the Galaxy ship. And the way it's cut, it looks like we have Hawkeye sitting on the front left, looking from the back. And we've got the Black Widow sitting at the front right, which would mean they're both at the front, which is completely different from the different view we saw of the ship. Plus, we've now got the red hair for the Black Widow as opposed to the blonde hair we saw in the previous trailers. But if we look a little bit closer here, it kind of fooled me. The way that it was cut is not showing actually what is happening at all. We can see the person at the front right here does not look to have red hair. Now, it might just be the lighting, but that looks to be blonde hair to me. So first of all, I thought, maybe that's from a different time period and it is the Black Widow, but that's exactly the side that Captain Marvel is sitting on. So that's probably Captain Marvel. And if we look at the left-hand side, where I assumed Hawkeye was, we can see clearly there is a little furry guy sitting right there. So Rocket is sitting there at the same side that they are on in the other picture. Obviously, the picture's from the reverse angle. So this is perhaps taken from the scene we already have pictures from, and they've intercut two completely different characters from a different point in time to make it look like it has something to do with this. So we can see a side view of Hawkeye, and we get a side view of Black Widow, and the Black Widow's got the red hair, but they are not sitting at the front. It kind of looks like they were, the way it's cut, and it is from a completely different point in time. So we've got all kinds of stuff intercut for all kinds of other things. The side view here of Hawkeye was in other trailers, so this actual side view of him isn't from this particular trailer. Well, it's not only from this trailer, but this is what they've done. They've intercut a few more things just to make it a little bit more confusing. So that's about it for the new stuff in this one. It does also have this little bit of footage. It was in one of the other trailers before, and just a little bit of quick comedy.
Oh, God.
What's up, regular size man?
And that's about it. Hopefully you've got your ticket. It's out in about a week. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.